Welcome back to On Track. I'm Chris, and I'll be getting you up to speed on some of the things that the New England chapter of BHA has been up to. With this being a new season, we are featuring a fresh new intro from another great creative, Kevin Erdvig. You've likely seen some of his work with Project Upland and other outdoor outlets. We're really thankful for his willingness to contribute to BHA. Please go check out his work on Instagram at Kevin Erdvig and online at kevinerdvig.com. The 10th annual North American Rendezvous is on, and it's taking place where it all began, Fort Missoula, Montana. It's going to be a big one. It takes place on June 3rd through 5th. If you can't make it to Montana, there will be a virtual option, so you won't miss out on all the fun. For all the details, visit the BHA website. We are excited to be hosting two showings of the feature film 2,000 Miles. The film, another collaborative between BHA and Project Upland, follows Jake Terry as he loads his pack of retrievers, camera, shotgun, and a couple cases of ammo into his truck to meet up with friends and family along the entire Central Flyway. Our two showings will be in Burlington, Vermont on April 29th and in Freeport, Maine on May 19th. Tickets and details are available on the BHA website. Vermont has carried a lot of momentum from last year into 2021. They've been busy with policy, habitat, and access projects. Here are a few highlights. BHA has been part of a project along with a number of other stakeholders like Vermont Fish and Wildlife, TU, the River Conservancy, and others to identify ideal public access fishing sites off the Lamoille River Rail Trail. The trail, slated to be completed next spring, will feature a number of spur trails that will reward trout anglers who are willing to put in a little extra effort with some access to some great runs of the river. Chapter board member Matt Breton recently contributed a commentary on the importance of public land on the Vermont news website, Vermont Digger. In the piece, he discusses the value of these lands to Vermonters now and into the future. On Saturday, April 4th, join our Castleton College Club along with Vermont Fish and Wildlife and NWTF for a restoration project at Otter Creek Wildlife Management Area. This project, funded by BHA's Public Landowner Stewardship Fund, which was awarded to Castleton Club last year, will involve planting native trees along the banks of the creek to provide soil stability, shade, food, and habitat for a variety of species. There are a number of COVID restrictions in place, so visit the event page on the BHA website for all the details and to register. The Massachusetts team is excited to welcome a handful of new people to the state leadership team. It's a great group of hunters and anglers from around the state, and we're excited to have them on the team. Mass Wildlife's proposed license fee structure has caused quite a stir among hunters and anglers in the state. From the very beginning, we've been engaged with Mass Wildlife officials on this issue and been trying to obtain the most accurate information available. We've shared a number of concerns with the agency and are trying to be a constructive voice. To that end, we've been an early proponent of SD 1453, an act to reimburse the Inland Fisheries and Game Fund. This bill calls for the state to reimburse Mass Wildlife for the licenses it's mandated to provide for free to qualifying residents. While it would not cover the agency's shortfall, it would provide nearly $1 million of additional revenue. For more on the license fee issue, check out episodes 27 and 28 of the Hunt Suburbia podcast. In episode 27, I sat down with the host Pat Guyette a few days after the information was made public, and in episode 28, Jason Zimmer, a district supervisor for Mass Wildlife, discusses the topic and provides an explanation for the need of additional revenue. On the legislative side of things, while the House and Senate are in the process of assigning bills to committees, the Mass State Leadership Team is preparing statements on a number of fishing and hunting related bills. Stay tuned for details on that. The Maine team organized a fun ice fishing meetup in Waterboro late in February. It was a great day with friendly conversation and a bunch of nice fish and firsts being pulled through the ice. Roll that footage.
I've had them do that, like where they'll hit multiple baits. Yeah. Oh, it's a rainbow.
Woohoo!
That's my first rainbow trout.
Hot damn.
There has been quite a bit of legislative activity in Maine related to hunting and fishing, and the Maine team has been all over it. To date, they have submitted testimony on 9 different bills and are working on several more. For a full rundown of these bills and BHA's position, visit the chapter page on the BHA website. The Rhode Island State Leadership Team has been tracking a number of bills related to hunting, fishing, and trapping. The team has testified already on 3 captive hunting bills and has been recently working on a bill that seeks to clarify Rhode Island's constitutional right to fishery and shoreline access. This issue will be the focus of a virtual event on March 19th at 7 p.m. The main presenter will be Dennis Nixon, Professor Emeritus of Marine Affairs at the University of Rhode Island, who spent the last 44 years teaching coastal zone law. He'll be speaking about the concept of public trust and access to shoreline and challenges of privatization and commercialization of the shore. In addition to Professor Nixon, we'll be joined by a Rhode Island state lawmaker who will discuss the process of passing legislation and how the public can be a voice in the process. Stay tuned to our channels for information on how you can take part in this important event. The Connecticut team has also been busy during this early legislative season. One bill they are asking support on is HB 5443, a bill that would authorize all hunting on private lands on Sundays. While not the end result of Sunday hunting on public lands the team wants, they believe it is an important first step in generating the data on safety and deer harvest for Sunday hunting to be expanded. The team is asking you to contact your rep and encourage them to co-sponsor HB 5443. Last month, there was a successful meetup on the ice on Highland Lake in Winstead. The focus was instruction and getting some new people out on the hard water. Fish were caught and fun was had. Well, that's it for now. Hopefully, we've got you on track with what's happening around New England. As always, you can find the latest news and information on the BHA website or our chapter page on Facebook and on Instagram. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. That is hilarious.
Woo!